Welcome to a couple of monkeys.
A little while ago, my wife and I had made a beautiful bookshelf, but I wasn't too happy with how I did the joinery. I had used dowel rods to hold all of the shelves together. I feel that the shelves would have been a lot more stronger if I would have made grooves in the horizontal columns. At the time, I thought I would have to use a dado on the table saw. Now, I've made dado cuts in the past, but we upgraded our table saw to a saw stop, and I believe they require special dados for it. So it looks like I don't have them. For the size of the project that I'm working on, I really can't take it downstairs and work on a table saw either. So I had to learn how to set up my miter saw in order to do the same job. So for this specific job, I'm going to be making some rabbets. There are lots of applications for rabbet joints. Boxes, picture frames, drawers. This type of joinery really helps with wood warping, as well as selecting a good grade and cut of wood that you're going to be using. So let's go ahead and prepare this miter saw. So we're going to show you how to do this on a Makita 10-inch slide compound saw. I think we bought it for about $75 at a yard sale. First thing we need to do when setting it up or making a dado joint or a groove is that you need to set up a sacrificial piece. Smarter woodworkers would call this a kerf board. For this miter saw, it really needs to be a little greater than 2 inches wide. So we're going to be using this 2x4. And we're going to be attaching it with a couple screws. We do this because if it's too close to the fence, it won't cut a continuous groove through the material you're cutting. So I take my 2x4 and I attach it to my fence. There are 2 holes in the back in order to attach it with any type of screw that you have. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. And ring the bell icon for notifications on future videos. And you do the same to the other side. We also have a merch store where we have made custom t-shirt designs for woodworking enthusiasts. This is how the owner's manual tells us to set up this cut. This is a fairly old piece of equipment now, so a lot of the items are missing on mine. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it. So first I set my blade height, and then I go ahead and tighten the stopper plate. I don't have it with an Allen key like it does in the owner's manual. Mine is with a 1/2 inch bolt. Once tightened, you set the height. I'm going to be cutting rabbets into this, but I want to go ahead and use this extra piece in order to make sure that the height is set up right. So right now I can see that the rabbet is set way too low. I'm going to readjust the height of the blade to see if I can get a larger rabbet. So I'm setting the height of the blade. Now I'm readjusting the stopper plate. Now let's try again with these cuts. We also have an eBay store where we sell a lot of our projects, including our best sellers, our walking sticks. We'll make sure to include all of the links inside of the description below. The instruction manual actually gives me a little bit of a warning, telling me not to make multiple cuts within this area, and suggests cutting it out with a chisel. I'm guessing they tell you this warning because of that little square piece might end up falling out and getting jammed between the blade and causing you to lose control of the project that you're working on. Since this test piece is done as a rabbet, I feel a little bit more confident in making multiple cuts instead of taking out a chisel. Now that I confidently have the height set, I can go ahead and start working on my project. So we're currently working on a bunk bed build for my son, so stay tuned in the future where we might be making this build. And here I am putting the joint together. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.